Hey, so today we're going to be tying the woolly bugger jig. I'm starting off with a 1/16 ounce jig hook. I powder painted this one black, and I'm just starting with a 70 denier brown thread, winding it down to the bend. And now I'm taking my marabou feathers. I'm going to use one black and one brown. Just gives it a natural look. And you want it to be about the length of the hook. Just get it right where you want it and secure those down. Make sure the tips of those two feathers are the same, so just adjust it as needed so they're even. And then secure the feathers down. Wind those up all the way to the head. And they do get wrapped around the hook eye sometimes, just make sure you get those out of the way properly. And clip it. And then just clean that up with the thread just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just clean it up a little bit. And wind that back down. I'm going to build this part up with the thread a bit just so there's not too much of a taper. There we go, that looks good. So just bring that back down to the marabou where you tied it in. And now we're going to take a few peacock herl feathers, tie those in right there, and I'm just going to cut them off right here so that it's not tapered, like I said. This will just keep it a straight body. And clip off the ends. Now we're going to tie in our hackle feather. I'm using a size 14 rooster saddle hackle. This is a kind of experimental dyed feather. It's like a furnace, and then one side is dyed brown. It just looks pretty cool. You can use brown, black, whatever you want. You can tie this jig in many colors. I like black and brown, but you can do it in white and anything like that. But anyway, just tie in that hackle feather. Now we're gonna take the peacock herls, and you can either twist those together to form a core, or you can just start turning them as they are. This one's a little bit shorter, so it does get in the way a little bit. I'm gonna use the rotary function of the vise to finish this. Make sure I get that one feather tamed. Alright, now I'm gonna tie these down and clip them off. There is a little bit of a taper, that's okay. But now we're just going to take the hackle feather and start winding that. Make sure you get it right where you want it. Take your time. And we're just going to do nice even wraps. That one's a little bit too close, I'm going to fix that. There we go. And once you get it up to the head, just tie that off. Once you get a few good turns tying that off, you can just clip off that feather. Perfect, now we're just going to whip finish. And cut off the thread. And there we have it. This is a super cool jig. It's actually what I caught my biggest brook trout ever on. The fish love it. It's great for crappie, panfish, trout, anything. So tie some up, give it a try. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.